So we're out of Belorado now, left it back there. Today is the first day that's not cloudy, although there's a little bit, but much less. All wheat fields and grain, beautiful. Very calm, very quiet, very peaceful. And the trail, according to the guidebook, this is one of the longest stretches we're gonna have of just good old paved, well, semi-paved, crushed rock and stuff. Halfway there, lots of little villages. And then the second half is supposed to be through a beautiful forest. We will see more shortly. Buen camino. This little village coming up over here, not there, but over here to the left, you can see our path goes that way. Villafranca de la Oca, which is 𝗪𝗏𝗪𝗏 of the goose. That's our last village, and it marks the halfway point for the day, after which we go into that forest I was talking about. So we're gonna stop there, get some water, banana maybe, and then hit the second half of the day. So we just completed a bit of a climb, and this isn't all of it. We were coming from that road you see way off over there in the distance behind the little yellow house. That's where we were filming from before. Now we're up at the top, and we're gonna continue going upwards. Just so you get the idea, we're still going up. So this does require climbing quite a bit. Just got passed by some crazies on bikes. But even on a nice clear day, dry, it's still a workout. So we're still climbing. It's been about 15 minutes. And as you can see, off in the distance there, the hill keeps going up. We're starting to get some of those promised trees to give us a little bit of shade, since today's relatively cloudless. I'll film again when we get to the top of this thing. So this is the promised forest that we're going through, which is very pretty. It's still springy here, so they're not in full leaf. But we're still going uphill, and it's been about 35, almost 40 minutes. The grade is a little bit less steep, but it's still climbing. So we've hit a little flat stretch here, but off in the distance, we can see there's still more climb. Trees have changed though. Now we've got these sort of piney looking guys instead of the more cedar oaky stuff that was down below. Still really pretty, but still some uphill to go. So I think we've made it to the top, because I see flat ahead of me and no more up. So it was about 45 minutes climbing from the village up. So it's this Camino thing is not a little walk, not to be underestimated. I wish I'd done a little more prep back in the States before coming out. But making it through, a lot of it's mental. Buen camino. So I think we've reached the top. Everything seems to be clearing. There's a little bit more rise there, but it feels like a plateau. So it's about 45 minutes up. It is a hike, this whole Camino thing. There's, if you think about it, you do the math, you're doing about a little over a half marathon a day, most days. And some days, since the distances vary, some days close to a full marathon, which we've already done once. So not a bad idea to prep before you come, not just breaking in your shoes, but putting in some longer walks to get your mental, if you haven't ever done long distances, mental stamina up, and physical as well. But it's doable. You just got to keep on pushing through. Buen camino. So up here on the second plateau now, we had a kind of steep drop and then rise again. And this should stay this way until we get to San Juan de Ortega. It's our stop for the day. This is the view in front of us. So very, very piney. A little bit of water here and there, but most of it's been this compacted earth, which isn't too tough to trot on. Buen camino. Buen camino. And quite a few bicyclers today, going in both directions. Some just riding around for exercise, and some like that guy doing the trek. More soon.